YouTube, it's Pete, and I'm back by popular demand, guys. First off, I just want to say thank you for everybody that has supported my brand over the months, guys. You know, I started and I launched the brand earlier this year around March, Elevated Athletics, guys, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for, supporting the brand and helping me expand my brand to raise awareness of the positive things in life and bringing it back to the light, guys. So I thank you, and I thank you, and I thank you. Currently, I'm in South Korea, and it is 12:09 a.m. and it's Sunday morning, guys. We'll just say it's Sunday morning, and I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, man, I haven't did a YouTube video in a while, so it's time for me to step my game up and get back right, guys. So in today's video, I just want to talk about my brand, guys, and what I'm gonna do on this current bulk for this year. So for the people that doesn't know, which nobody should know because I haven't told YouTube yet, but I bulk every year, guys. Every year. I started about 2 years ago. Usually, my maintained weight is about 165 pounds, so I maintain that between the months of May and September, guys. When it gets cold, I bulk up to about 180 pounds. But there's a catch to bulking up to 180. If you didn't know, I'm currently in the Army, guys, and we have a program designed for people that are overweight. Me being 5'7" and 180 pounds is a no-go because I'm only allowed it, I believe, about 169. It's between 169 and 174 pounds. So, I have to be careful with myself because the risk that I have is being flagged, and when you're flagged in the Army, that means there's no promotion, guys. So you have to watch your weight. Even though I'm not really fat, but according to the Army, I'm overweight, so I have to watch it. But I think I'll be in the green, and I think I'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and bulk. And this year is not none of that clean stuff, none of that eating pounds of chicken and all of that, dude. I'm gonna eat what I want, and I'm going to get strong as I can, and I'm going to bring up all the weak points that I have to bring up on this bulk. Talking about weak points, my legs. So lately, I've been doing legs about every 3 days, man. It's been killing me, but the results has been shown, and I'm happy about it. It's rough doing legs. Legs is one of the roughest days for me, but I love it. I love the compound movements, and it's helped me doing legs every 3 days to versus doing it only once a week, guys. So I've learned to fall in love with doing legs. For my brand, guys, I just plan on really expanding it, man. I'm in Korea right now. I really don't have, I have the tools, but I'm kind of lazy. I'm skeptical, I'm kind of shy, but it's my brand, man. I got to be my biggest supporter. Matter of fact, you can get these at elevatedathletics.co. Link is in the description. But I got to be my biggest supporter if I really want to make this work. I can see people wearing it everywhere doing this, but I got to be the biggest supporter. I got to put in twice as much work than anybody else because it's my brand. If I want it out there, I want it all over the world, I got to put in the work, guys. So that's the biggest thing for me with this brand. But I also want to start a GOAT collection, get out and try collection, guys. A lot of people say GOAT stands for greatest of all time. I say GOAT stands for get out and try, and that's what it's all about, guys. Staying ahead of the game and trying to be the best you can be. You can't compete against nobody else, guys. You can't worry about what other people doing. You can't keep up with the Joneses. You got to keep up with yourself and make it happen, guys. So yeah, man, you just got to keep going. Right now, guys, we are headed to do 45 minutes of fasted cardio. It's currently about 9:30, 9:25 here in South Korea. Beautiful South Korea, guys. So I got some information that I want to release. In about 2 months, a little bit over 2 months, I'm going to be doing a bodybuilding show. I'm going to be doing men's physique and on the Army base, so they have a show coming up, and I want to try it out. It'll be my first show, so it'll be something interesting to look forward to. Have I hired a coach? No. I feel like I have the knowledge, to get shredded on my own. But when peak week comes, that's the time when I'll need a coach because I don't want to go into the show flat. I don't want to look like, I'm holding a lot of water. I want to be on point for my first show so I can win. I'm not used to losing. I gotta win, guys. So once peak week comes around, about a week from September 10th, I'll hire me a coach and we'll make things happen. I was also thinking to myself the other day how a lot of people measure other success by the materialistic thing, guys. So what I mean by that is you may see somebody driving a Ferrari, living in a $1 million house, you know, going on vacation, doing everything. You might say, man, that person is so successful. What do I need to do to get there? Or how can I get to the place that they're going? I'm saying that to say this. Being successful isn't measured by the materialistic things that you have, the job that you have, the amount of money that you have. If you're worried about money and, you know, money, let's talk about money a little bit. Money, of course, is a stress reliever, and you have to have money to survive, of course. But if that's the only thing you're doing, you know, trying to be successful at, you're never going to be happy. And that's true. You can have a job where you work, you may work 40 hours a week, and you make $100,000 a year, but you absolutely hate your job. How can you be successful when you're not loving what you're doing? You know, that is what being successful is about to me. When you love what you're doing, and you know, when it works, doesn't feel like work, that's called being successful. Buying your mama a house, having Lamborghinis, having $250,000 houses, $1 million houses, that's hard work. That's gonna come. You work hard, that's gonna come. But when you're successful, you're loving what you do. And that's my message. You know, if I'm successful, I gotta be loving what I'm doing. You know, I like my job, but do I love my job? No. Am I satisfied with my job? No. Do I want more? Yes. Do I want to be better for myself? Yes. Of course I do. But, you know, it takes time. Success is nothing that happens overnight. If it did, everybody would be successful, guys. So and I'm not saying that everybody is not successful. I'm not saying they are not successful. But to me, if I could have my opinion, being successful is loving what you do. That's for me, you know. But that's only my opinion compared to a lot of other people's opinion. You know, everybody thinks different. But that's the end of that little rant. I'm gonna go ahead and knock these 45 minutes of cardio out. And we're gonna ride out, guys. See you in a little bit. So guys, we did about 45 minutes of cardio. You know, my style is about 10 incline, 3 to 4 miles per hour, and you walk that thing out for 45 minutes. Personally, I don't like running on the treadmill, but for simple cardio, which I like to walk, sometimes I go on a run. You know, I keep it different so my body doesn't get used to it, but I like doing the treadmill for a lot. As you know, in the Army, we run a lot, but I can run, but I do not like running. So I try to stay away from it as much as I can because we already run like 3 times a week, and that's enough for me, guys. So I tend to stay fairly lean, you know, so I really don't have to do a whole bunch of cardio. And I have pretty good endurance, so I mean, running helps, but it just depends if I push myself or not, guys. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. So when I get back to the States, I'll be filming more videos on, you know, different workouts, different exercises to help, you know, bring up weak points or maybe critique some of you guys' form, you know. But as long as you're working hard and you getting it in, hey, keep doing you, baby. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll be back.